What is up, members of my collector corps? It is I, Super Mario Zilla, or you could call me Vinny, and today we will be taking a look at the Bandai movie monster series, Bagan. Bagan, or Bagan, is a monster that has finally made it into official Godzilla medium that isn't an obscure video game or a crappy game on Super Nintendo. Sorry about that, Super Godzilla fans. And because of that, Bagan can get his own merchandise, and here it is, his first figure ever, a movie monster series Bandai vinyl Bagan figure. Fans flipped when they saw this figure reveal and were excited to get Bagan in figure form at all, which is awesome. Bagan is also one of the better looking movie monster series figures too, I'd like to add. So yeah, Bandai delivered a surprising release for sure, and more Bagan figures are coming, like X+. So it is really cool that Bagan is getting official love here. But how is the figure? Is it worth hunting down this Godzilla store exclusive figure? Well, let's not waste any more time and see if this figure is worthy of a spot on your Godzilla shelf. Bagan looks superb, excellent looking figure, especially for vinyl, and the colors are beautiful, gorgeous, they are to die for, and the sculpt work is phenomenal, such a nice looking piece, well, at least on the front, and somewhat the back, but still, wherever there is good, it's really good stuff. The head looks ferocious, he looks very intimidating, and the teeth, unlike most Bandai vinyls, are individually sculpted, which is fantastic, meaning this figure is able to bite you with no problem. Paintwork is amazing, the metallic silvers and violet colors work wonders on the figure, and the metallic purple on the shoulder spikes looks stellar. It's such a nice figure. The paint job is also really clean, which is really cool, and the claws are painted black and the toes are painted black too, which looks cool. Paint job, again, is super clean, so that's awesome. It looks really good. All on the front. The back does feature excellent sculpt work, but the paint job, not so much. There's no paint on the back at all, it's zilch. And that's the biggest problem with modern day movie monster series vinyls. And it's the fact that there's no paintwork on the back of the figure. It looks incredibly lazy on certain figures and it's very frustrating to see. And this figure is no exception to this frustration. It's so jarring to look at. It doesn't look good at all. I could go on and on ranting about this fact, and trust me, I really could, but this video would be an hour long if I didn't stop. So I'm gonna stop and not get ahead of myself. Overall, Bagan is a gorgeous looking piece on the front, absolutely sculpted and especially paintwork, but paintwork on the back is non-existent. Colors are vibrant, absolutely, but not captured well at all on the back side. It looks incredibly lazy here, but still everything else on the front looks stellar. This is how I could picture Bagan if he ever made a movie appearance. Only articulation featured here is on the arms, the legs, and the tail, all on a swivel. The head could move, but it is glue sealed, so don't try to move it. It could only twist anyway, not move left or right. So yeah, that's all for movement. Like all movie monster series figures, Bagan has a tag with him, which features all of the details about the character and Bandai Namco help and all that stuff, etc. It looks nice, one of my favorite Bagan artworks, so this is definitely one of my favorites. Not bad, definitely going to sleeve this. Here's a size comparison with other figures you may or may not own. Bagan scales pretty well with other figures, but I feel like he's a little bit too small compared to some Godzillas, but maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Still, Bagan scales nicely with other figures. Bagan is a very nice release, definitely one of the better movie monster series figures. He looks stunning. I hate how not many details are not on the back, but on the front is great looking for sure. I recommend this figure. MSRP was around $32, but now on eBay he's around $50 to $60, so try to avoid paying that much for the figure. It's good, but it's not that good where you should spend an arm and a leg on the figure. So get him for close to MSRP as possible, and you'll be golden. He's awesome, and perfect for the Godzilla collection. One of my favorite vinyl figures, for sure. And maybe he'll be your favorite too, who knows. He's one of the greats. Maybe a valuable piece down the line, so definitely get him before he becomes rare. I'll give Bagan an 8 out of 10. If he had paintwork on the back, that score would have been perfect. But as it is, it's not. Still a nice looking figure. I recommend him for sure for any fan of the character and for any Godzilla fan in general. He's really nice.